I told you on day one that the deputy sheriff, the director of the jail, assistant director, aided in the escape of the inmate. It has ended in tragedy. So the manhunt is completely over. Let's put up the picture of both of them. I want to provide a little bit of background to this update. The former corrections officer, Vicky White, is dead. And inmate Casey White has been recaptured. The pair had reportedly been in Evansville since May 3rd in a hotel before the car chase with US Marshals on Monday. Again, Vicky White has died. She was hospitalized with a self-inflicted gunshot wound after being taken into custody following the car chase. No law enforcement officers fired shots. And the Vanderburgh County Sheriff spoke with NBC Today, stating the coroner's office will conduct a full investigation to make a final determination. It is not the first time White tried to escape from prison, talking about Casey White. Nor is it the first time he gained the trust of other correctional officials. In 2020, while Casey White was being held in Lauderdale County's detention center, authorities learned he planned to escape the jail and take a hostage, all right? Now, I want to remind you that Vicky White, the one who is now dead but helped him escape, she was able to bypass all of the protection protocols established by the actual detention center. How was she able to bypass those protocols? Well, one, she's a director. She was a director. Number two, when you have an atmosphere of corruption, you can basically wink and nod your way through anything if you have a badge, all right? That atmosphere has contributed to the right now death of Director White. Okay, let's put up a picture of the collision. It was brutal, all right? A witness told CNN the pursuit occurred on Highway 41 in Evansville Monday evening with 15 police cars flying down the highway. The US Marshals Task Force would collide with the vehicle Vicky and Casey were in to end the pursuit, according to Vanderburgh County Sheriff Dave Wedding. Let's put up the sheriff. That's Sheriff Dave Wedding. Wedding said the chase began when a vehicle matching the description of the suspects was located near the sheriff's office. They were near the sheriff's office. When the US Marshals and sheriffs arrived, Vicky White and Casey White fled. Let's go back to her original boss, the Lauderdale County Sheriff, Rick Singleton. Rick Singleton initially is the one who said she was actually missing, okay? So the first day of reporting, that was the official statement from the sheriff, that she was missing. Now, we said on Indisputable, she was not missing, but she in fact was part of the escape. Unfortunate reality. Singleton told CNN he always expected that the escaped inmate and corrections officer would be caught, but he described the hunt for the two as challenging because the escape was obviously well planned and calculated. Really? Let me dissect that statement, well planned and calculated, all right? She just walked him out. There's the video. She just walked him out. Opened the door, they walked out. There it is, you see this? All right, so this is what the sheriff calls well planned. It was just so astute. There it is, that was the escape. He's gone, he's in the wind, they get in the car, they drive off. All right, no, this was not Alcatraz. This was not something that you could not have caught, all right? You allowed your protocols to be violated. He continued, a lot of preparation went into this. They had plenty of resources, had cash, had vehicles, had everything they needed to pull it off. And that's what made this week and a half so challenging. We're starting from ground zero. And not only that, they got a 6-hour head start on us. They got a 6-hour head start on you all because your protocols are flexible for the right person, right? Okay. Before Vicky's death, the pair would have been brought back to the Alabama court for arraignment, but obviously the only case being brought now is Casey White. Sad end, all right? Very sad end. And Adrienne, according to her co-workers, she was one of the best employees in the context of being a detention officer. She had risen through the ranks, and she was a responsible community person. But look at this. It's insane.
It is, and it's sad. I do realize we're all human beings, but this correction officer, everyone talked about how great she was and how exemplary she was in performing her duties and as an individual. But it seems that she got, roped in with this gentleman here and ended up, total derelict of duties and just became a criminal, and then to take her life at the end of it. It is very sad. And it does also show you that the police can take people in custody without necessarily killing them or shooting them, even when they are armed. And it also shows that maybe the system isn't really looking out very much for its employees who are engaged in criminal antics, that maybe there would be fewer problems with misconduct from officers or individuals in law enforcement if there were maybe some structural limitations set in place so people can't just walk out and you just leave them to their own. Because it also does make you think, well, what else is going on if they were able to just walk out like this?
That's right, well said.